Hello viewers, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Today I will be discussing with you on how to correct common mistakes, common errors in your pant cutting. And if you do that, you make sure and you will be very sure each time you want to cut or draft a pant that your end point will be 100% good. So if you want to learn from this tutorial, make sure you don't skip any part of this video because vital information will be passed through just like you are seeing on the screen. So you don't skip at all. And if today is your first time coming here to watch in this channel, please subscribe to this channel, like and share, turn on the notification so that each time we upload a new video, you will be notified, because we do this almost every day. We make tutorials on how you can sew any kind of wares, to operate any kind of industrial machine, whether direct drive, to operate a buttonhole machine, a hemming machine, and all sort of machines so far as fashion work is concerned. So without further delay, we are going to be moving straight to the lesson. But just like I have said earlier, please don't fail to subscribe. Let's go to the lesson. These are the measurements we are going to be using for this tutorial today. The length is 38. Take note. We have the laps, or you can call it the tie, 24. And we have the waist, 32. We have the knee there, 17. And we have the round, that is the ankle measurement, as 14 inches. Look at the measurement there. So those are the measurements you are going to be using. So just watch carefully. Watch carefully. So we are going to be imputing the length of this measurement from the waistline. So watch, because there will be technical work here. So in that 38, I'm going to make sure I put 37 and a half. 37 and a half plus 2 inches bending allowance. So the half inches I subtracted from there will be completed by a 1/4 waistband we are going to use. So this is the knee and marking, that is full length divided by 2 plus 1.5 inches. And now the crotch measurement, take note, the crotch measurement is the full length divided by 4. Full length divided by 4. Half of it, full length divided by 4, one part of it is the normal crotch of a trouser. Take note. So we are going to connect those lines. Just take note, because this is where the error starts from. We're going to connect those lines. So if you want a good pant trouser, you have to watch this video carefully and correct those mistakes. So anything excess in that thing will affect you. So we have to go 1 inches from the line there and mark the laps. That is 24. Now that 24, you have to go back by 2 inches for the zip, the crotch. And from the 2 inches, take the same measurement up to the waist, minus it by 1 inch before you impute your waist measurement, like yes, your waist measurement, so that your crotch will not be too slanted. And you're going to divide that laps to that margin there by 2 inches. That is your midpoint. So you are going to, after dividing your midpoint, you are going to impute your measurement in the middle. If it is 7 inches, you are going to make it 3.5 for each side. Like there is 17, is 4.25 each side of it. Now, this thing is finished. You are going to be connecting these lines here. Have you seen? And make sure each time you are done sketching your pants or any of your dress, you use your tape to check how accurate it is, to avoid either being too tight or too loose. So you confirm all the measurements down there. So that's what we are going to be doing. And another error that is there when people are taking measurement or drafting is they use freehand sketching. We know freehand sketching is very good, but to an extent, it doesn't really make you have the best thing you have. So look at the things you are going to be needing. Look at the things I used. Like all those things are very, very essential in making it PANT without any problem. Look at all those working tools are really essential as a fashion designer. So if you really want to correct your errors, after knowing what to do, you need all these supports to help you get what you want. And this is what I will be using to connect my PANT, one of those things. That's a French cuff. I'll place it like that. Look at what makes it to have a problem. Look at how I placed it. Check the way I'm placing it. It's very, very essential. Have you seen it? I turn it again to this other side. Look at how I'm marking it. So each position there has the way you are supposed to place it. If not, you have a wrong answer. So after that, look at the one I'll be using. So I'll join those points like that. Now you see the shape, how your trouser is supposed to look like to avoid unnecessary purving in the crotch level. I'm going to go down by 3/4 inches and connect like that with that slant to reduce the excesses in that crotch area. Have you seen? So I'm going to mark it like this. I'm not going too deep because if it goes too deep, the thing will have those pores because it will be too tight for your client. So another error, look at, you are not supposed to cut this thing down straight. Mostly if the up there is bigger than the down, you're supposed to slant the down a little bit so that if it is bent, you bend it like it's supposed to be. You will not be short of fabric at the downside. Look at the look of this pants. Have you seen it? Now another problem is how to cut the back side of it. After finishing the front side, you are going to cut it out so that I will show you how you are supposed to cut the back side to avoid all those unnecessary errors, unnecessary excesses and being too tight to the client that will bring about the pore. So you arrange it that way so that you'll be able to have a space of 3.5 inches in that your crotch area. If you know this video is making sense to you, is of help to you, just kindly subscribe to this channel. Just subscribe, turn on your notification so that each time we upload a new video, you will be notified. Okay, let's go. You're going to place your ruler straight following the crotch line, straight like that, and mark it. Now you go in by 0.5 inches. From that 3 inches you are going to mark. Now in the waist side you're going to add 2 inches, 2 inches there, 2 inches down, so that the pant will be free, not too loose and not too tight. You connect those lines like that. Look at, I'm going to add 3.5 inches. Yes, so if you calculate that gap there is 0.5 inches I marked there, and here in the knee 2 1/4, down there 2 inches. Why is 2 1/4 in the knee? Is because the knee needed a little allowance. No matter how your measurement was, you have to put it 2 1/4 inches. Just try this when you are cutting a pant. You are going to see the difference from what you were doing. So you are going to go up there because you already minus inches in that slant. Have you seen it? Look at the inches you minus, like 0.5 inch plus another 3/4 inch. You can use 1 1/4 inch as the best option for making a trouser that will be error free. Have you seen? So I am going to cut it now because anything I needed to do in this trouser have been done. I finished cutting the back side. I followed where I marked. Just like I want to complete it now to cut the up just like that, following the place you marked. So I'm done cutting it That is my pocket pieces, the big pocket and small pocket pieces, the belt loose, or you can still call it the belt holder, the zipper flap, and the waist. Those are the pieces that are needed in that. So if you know you needed anything, just make sure you go down to my playlist. There are so many tutorials there and so many things you ought to know. And if there is anything you still have a challenge in, just drop it down below the comment section, because I am going to be all available to answer any type of question you wish I should. So do have a nice time. Just like I have said earlier, if you know you are a new viewer, please don't fail to subscribe to this channel, because our update, we know with what we have given you, and with time, as you keep practicing, you become one of the biggest fashion designer of all time. So do have a nice time. Stay tuned and watch out for the next tutorial. So don't forget that we make tutorials for suit wears, even unisex, male and female suits, male and female pant trouser, anything concerning fashion is done here. So do have a wonderful time.